Well, folks, you know you can always count on us to find some great food places for you. We're at Alex's in Louisville, North Carolina. This place is set in the 50s. It has a wonderful feel to it. The burgers are great, the kebabs are great, they've got great floats, and of course, some good cheer wine. Well, Liz, she's in Western North Carolina at the Balsam Mountain Inn with Chef Phillip Paige, and he's got another one of his great recipes to share with you.
Chef Phillip is going to show us how to make a wonderful cornbread stuffing for any event.
It's a pecan cornbread stuffing, but it is a very simple, easy recipe. So we're going to start off, I'm going to add my cornbread right here, and I'm just going to take it piece at a time.
Okay.
And I'm just going to crumble it up into my bowl right here. I don't want to use a whole lot of this because it, there again, will make it a little bit more wet. So now I'm going to put in my oven-dried breadcrumbs. And I'm not even going to try to crumble these up quite yet.
Doesn't matter if it's white bread or wheat?
I preferred white. I imagine if you were looking for a healthier venue, you could use wheat, but since we're putting all the good stuff in it, it kind of doesn't make any difference.
We're not going that way.
We're going to show you the most unhealthiest way to make it.
Okay.
And then we're going to take some of our kind of butter crackers and add the sauteed celery, carrots, and onions into your mix. And I used about a half of an onion because we have the onion in Lisa Shively's mix here. Okay. And typically you would use a whole onion and about 2 cups of celery and carrots combined.
Okay.
So I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and start putting some of our seasonings in here. I'm going to put a little bit of poultry seasoning.
A little bit?
About a tablespoon or a half a tablespoon.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to use just a little pinch of salt and a little pepper. And then we are going to sprinkle about a tablespoon.
Better to have not enough than too much.
Yes, exactly. And then I'm going to add a little bit of butter in here. So we just have the butter, we have the celery, we have the cornbread, the crackers, the oven-dried bread, and the seasoning in. Now we're going to add our wet mixture here. Now the wet, I kind of take it easy on. I have right here 5 beaten eggs. Okay. And that's going to be kind of the combining.
The thing that glues it together.
The glue that binds it together. Okay. So this is about 7 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to add half of this in at a time and mix it up, and then I'm going to gauge it from that. That way I can add the rest of my mix right there.
Do you need to make your own chicken stock, or can you buy store-bought chicken stock?
If you have already cooked your turkey, you can take the pan drippings from that.
Okay.
Mixing that up, I know I'm going to have to put more of my dry mixture in there to kind of.
Because it's looking a little soupy now.
Yeah, it's getting. I'm going to add more of the crackers, and that's why I said tailor back from the cornbread to start with, because it is so soft. We're going to mix that up real good and just kind of knead it with our hands a little bit. And kind of get it to where it is almost like dough firm, you know, like to where if you mound it,
you can mold it.
You can mold it, exactly. You can mold it together. And then we'll be ready to place it in your baking pan, casserole dish, whatever you might have in your cupboard. And I'm just going to line that up to where it's in the bottom of the pan here.
Okay.
And just level it out, and I'm just going to level it out. And now it is time for our last part. Just to end it off, we're just going to sprinkle some pecans over top of it. Okay. And if you would like to mix them into it, that is just fine, just as a habit. If something has nuts in it, I like to make sure they're visible. We live in a world now that a lot of people have nut allergies. They're more likely to see it visible. So we're going to sprinkle that up, and we're going to bake that in the oven, typically about 30 minutes. We'll get it crisp enough.
350 or? At
about 350, 375. Your end product should look somewhat like this. And so this will be what you would be serving.
Oh, and then I love the touch of the fresh parsley that you put over.
Anything you can do in the holiday to make things a little more lively.
Very festive.
Yeah, exactly.
And there you have it, folks. If you would like more information on this wonderful recipe from Chef Phillip, you can look it up on our website at www.lifeinthecarolinas.com.